Today, I'm going to show you every single secret location in Adopt Me that literally no one has ever been to before. There are so many secret areas, including down here. This is a full secret map in Adopt Me that I'm going to show you how to get to today, as well as a bunch of different other secret areas. So Pretzel Army, get ready because today is going to be awesome. Now, Pretzel Army, let's start off by going right to our house. And for this one, I'll show you how to do it if you've got a millionaire's mansion, and then I'll also show you how to do it later on in this video with just a normal house. Literally, you can do this with a millionaire's mansion or a tiny home. What you want to do is grab any chair that you want. Let's go ahead and just grab out a small chair. You want to grab it like this, move it around, and then you can just move it outside. So through this glass, you can just move it straight through. Then you want to walk up to it and just sit down like that. Now, you want to use my hack to get infinite hyperspeed potions. Or if you have a bees blaster, candy cannon, or anything similar to that will give you speed. Cinnamon rolls, I find, are the cheapest ones if you don't have either of the fancy guns. You can just grab all of these and just eat them. So I recommend eating 10 of these speed items just because it'll give you a decent amount of speed. And then you'll be able to get to a secret map, Pretzel Army, a secret area in Adopt Me. Let's go ahead, feed me all of this, and there we go, the final one. 5 will be good for now, so let's go ahead and grab out our airplane propeller. And you want to start by just clicking on the propeller, and you can see that now that you've got the hyperspeed potion, you actually move quite fast when you're going around the place just with your propeller. And now you want to put your graphics quality to the highest setting it goes. So mine will take it all the way to 10. And now you just want to look around to see if you find anything interesting out here. And if you see a giant white and blue stripy bulb, you want to start going towards it. Now, because you've got the hyperspeed potions or whatever speed item you used, you'll be able to get there pretty fast. Just make sure you're always holding down the W key so that you're always going forward towards this area. I wonder if I clicked on, if we went to settings and changed our movement mode to click to move, will it take us all the way over there? No, I don't think so, Pretzel Army. Okay, we definitely just want to hold down W. While you're doing this, it will take a couple minutes, so maybe pop a video on, or that's enough time to leave a comment down below on what your favorite Adopt Me pet is. Comment down below what your favorite Adopt Me pet is. You know what? While you're commenting yours, let me tell you mine. Mine, of course, has to be Starburst. She's awesome. Also, I still find the giraffes, like, really, really cute. I think that they're really, really awesome. The giraffe pets, even though they're super duper rare, I still think that they're awesome. And the most underrated pet, I will have to say. Like, this pet is so cute, but people just hate on it so much. The axolotls, Pretzel Army. I don't know. They go between being preppy and no one liking them for some reason. But when they were added into the game, I was so hyped. I find them really, really adorable. Can we pick it up when it respawns to us? Oh my gosh, no. We've got to pick up our axolotl. Come on. When it respawns, will we be able to pick it up? All right, let's go ahead. Just take a look at it, Pretzel Army, because it's absolutely adorable. But a lot of people don't like it. Let me know if you like the axolotls or not. All right, but that's enough chat. Let's go all the way over to this area. And Pretzel Army, if you're thinking, Presley, why are you doing this? You can just use a grappling hook. Definitely do not use a grappling hook, because on this little area over here, the second you go underneath it, even just by a little bit, it respawns you back to your house. Which means that if you use a grappling hook, it's going to swing you underneath and then pull you upwards, and by then you're just going to reset back to your home. I've tried all the different methods, Pretzel Army, to get over here the fastest, and this way is definitely the super, super, super fastest. Just maybe eat more than 5 honeycomb or more than 5 items. Definitely 10 is a good amount, and you get over here really, really fast. I want to tell you about the Robux giveaway. I'm giving away 1,000 Robux this week. If you want to win this Robux giveaway, all you have to do is leave a like and subscribe and comment down below the secret code. The secret code starts with the number of pink pretzels that you see flying across the screen during this video. Next, it's the secret emoji that runs along the bottom of the screen at some point during this video. And it could have already happened. And the last part of the secret code is your Roblox username so that I know who to give the Robux to. If you do all that, you'll be in the chance to win the 1,000 Robux. And there's actually a big chance that you will win because I'm splitting it over a bunch of Pretzel Army members. Pretzel Army, now we've made our way all the way here. And you can see that this is actually a really weird version of the Adopt Me map. Now we can go down here. Let's start over in this section. Right here, we have the playground, but it's only the extra items. If we just land right here, we can have a proper look around. So over here, we've got the swing set, which is just how it is in the actual map, but it's hovering. It's completely hovering like everything on this map. Nothing is touching the ground because there is no ground for it to touch. We can see that this swing set is completely hovering. Same with this slide over here. And a few items here are actually gone, completely gone from the map. There's usually a little tube around here for your pets to run through and some spikes to weave through, but those are gone. Mostly because those are stagnant. They stay in one position and they really have no coding around them apart from the button that makes your pet move. Whereas you can sort of see that everything else around here has code attached to it. And that is what's unique about this area. Everything that you can see has some type of code attached to it. The swing set, when you jump on it, it's got the code that you sit down on the swings and you start swinging around. The trampoline has the code that you jump up super duper high when you're on it. This little merry-go-round, that's what it's called, right? It has the code that you spin on it. The seesaw, it's a seesaw. And the slide does have some coding attached to it, and it's all one item. And the coding is when you jump in it, it sort of just flings you out one end and you also like sit down in the sitting position. Then you can head over here and it's the swing once again. Now, if we head over to this area, we can see that there are the stairs right here as well as the giant hot air balloon. Now, the coding attached to the stairs, I haven't been able to figure out. It may have something to do with the fact that there's an NPC that sits in this area, and that NPC is linked to the stairs physically. But the NPC isn't here because there are no NPCs in this area, because that's the sort of map it is. It doesn't load in any extra assets. Of course, the coding for the hot air balloon is that when you jump in it, it moves around. And there's also coding for these gifts. Mostly, it's these light sources that project a light onto the gift. For this area, it's the fact it's got a giant texture on it, but that this texture changes from week to week when the vehicle changes. This little area is here because of the vehicle changes, and this is here because of the lighting effects. And when you go up to it, you can buy the item, which I guess also has some code to it. And that's what keeps all of these items here, even when the rest of the map is completely gone. Then we also have this area over here, which not many people would really know what this is, but it's actually something really fancy. It is the lodge. I want you to do the 3-second like and subscribe challenge. If you've already subscribed, just hit that like button. All right, can you do this? All you've got to do in the 3-second countdown is leave a like and subscribe. You got this. Get your fingers ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Done. You guys did awesome. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, hitting that like button. You guys are awesome. You can tell this because let's actually come back. When we go over to this area, whoa, Pretzel Army, that's wild. What on earth? That was crazy. Okay, we're definitely going to test that hack one more time. But if we head all the way over here, we can see that it's the lodge. If you didn't know, the lodge is that building in Adopt Me's campsite where you can rent it out for one night for $200. It's a complete ripoff and there's a hack to get into it for free, but I'll show you guys that once we get back to the main map. We can go down here and we can see that if we interact with this button, we can buy the lodge. There we go. Rent family lodge for $200. So that is the lodge area, and it's coded so when you touch this door and you don't own the lodge, you actually teleport outside of it. That's a little fun fact about that area. But this is the whole Adopt Me map that has code attached to it. And then everything else stays stagnant in the map and is just physical items. Now, I would think that there's more that would be added, but these are all the items that have been in Adopt Me for years and years and years. So I'm pretty sure they changed the coding for newer items so that they don't show up on this little map. But a little fun fact and a little bit of a hack that you can do is go down into the slide and then you can use your propeller. So the second you land in the slide, just use your propeller. The second you land, use your propeller, and you get flung out and you start flying. It's actually really, really cool. You might also notice something about the trampolines. Even though they are very, very bouncy, of course, they also are very, very thick. And that's because they go under the map. And that's our next secret location. But of course, to get back to our home, we have to crash land all the way down here, fly down, and we've gone so low that we reset. Like I told you, when you go under the map, you completely reset. And here we are chilling back in our house. But for this next hack, we want to head to the main gift display to go underneath the map. So on the top of the map, we can see that these trampolines are very, very thin and it's very close to the ground. But let's get to an area where they aren't. Now, all you need to do for this map is come over to the tunnel to the main center and walk on this wall. And you want to walk super close to the wall, but on an angle so that you end up walking like this through the map. And for some reason, that little section of the doorway is not coded to teleport you. So now you can go behind here and then walk behind these walls that you can see, but you can just walk straight through. And that's when you'll be able to see a really cool view in Adopt Me. Look at this, Pretzel Army. This is the view that you get to see when you get out here. And you're just in the little tunnel and you can still see everything that's happening around Adopt Me, even though they can't see you because the mountains are in the way, which is really, really funny. So you can just keep on seeing everything that happens from out of here. Like you can spy on your friends in the playground, but they will not be able to see you. Because look, when you're in the playground, there's a wall there. But once you're behind that wall, you can completely see into the playground, which is kind of creepy. But what you want to do is use your glider and go down and underneath the platform you were just on. Now what you want to do is slide right between these areas, and you are in the secret area in Adopt Me. You can see that this is the bottom of the coffee shop right here, and we can also see over here, there's some red little sections, and these are the trampolines. That's why they were so thick in the other area, because they actually extend underneath the map. And that's just how they are. And that's why they were so thick in the other area. I don't know why they extend underneath the map. It seems like a really weird thing to me. But I'm sure there's some technical coding explanation. You also have your own private pool down here that you can just swim in. That's like excess water from the river. But there's an even bigger pool area. Also, if you switch to baby, a lot of this area is going to be usable for your vehicles. So we can pull out pretty much any vehicle and go around just like this. Let's use the Krabby Cruiser, because when you're a baby, your vehicles are so tiny. So you can use any vehicle down here. Over here, we can see all of this extra wood, which is the obbies area in Adopt Me. Now, this stuff didn't used to be here, but ever since Adopt Me updated the obbies, this extra stuff has been underneath the map, which is pretty cool. Now, you want to go underneath the whole map, underneath the baby shop right now, and a bunch of different areas. And you'll be able to, you will end up crashing your vehicle because there's a lot of invisible walls down here. But this is the end of the map over here, Pretzel Army. This used to be your own, like, extra swimming area, but you haven't been able to get through ever since they updated the hot springs, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's still really cool to have this whole area to yourself, Pretzel Army. And what's really funny is if you want to just randomly teleport into the playground. So if you tell your friends, yeah, meet me in the playground. Yeah, I'm on the swing. What are you talking about? I'm on the swing. Why aren't you here? What you can actually do is be under the map and look for any little icon buttons. We can see these icons right here, and then you can just jump on top and you teleport back on top of the map, and they wouldn't have seen it coming. It's really, really funny, Pretzel Army. But this area also causes a lot of glitches. Like now, we just glitch through the bottom of the map sometimes, which is really, really weird. And now you'll just be glitchy in Adopt Me forever as a little baby that's sitting down. Of course, sometimes the glitches happen, sometimes they don't. That was a really weird one that I've only ever experienced once before in Adopt Me. But now we're like spinning around and can't control ourselves on the swings. Things are really, really funny when you go into these secret areas, not expecting anything. But that is the second secret area in Adopt Me. Let me show you the third one. This next secret area is going to let you do as many glitch builds as you want. Now, this does work in the Millionaire Mansion super easily, and literally all you need to do is just what I showed you before, which is go up to the glass and just slide a doorway through. But let's go to a home like the treehouse home that's not actually possible to do that with. To do it here, you want to be on, oh my gosh, how did I fall down there, Pretzel? It's a tiny little gap. But to do this, you want to be on a laptop or desktop device. There's probably a way to do it on a mobile, but I don't use mobile, so I'm not sure. Next, you want to grab out another chair or just any item that you can jump on. Let's use this cheap chair, and you want to go into your settings, turn off shift lock, and then hold down on the drag to move. But you also want to position your character in the corner of your room like that. Then you want to hold the drag to move and hold it down and press shift. Now, if you move your camera around with shift lock on, it will actually activate something really cool. So once you press shift, it will glitch straight out of your house and you just want to let go instantly. Now you can see that on your wall, there's an E button for you to sit, but there's no chair inside, and that's because the chair has teleported outside. Next, you want to grab yourself a barrier to jump off the chair with, and there we go, Pretzel. You are outside of your home. My account and my laptop as well has been so glitchy, I literally haven't been able to do some movement. So right now it's not letting me jump, but for you it will, and you are all good to hang out on the outside of your house and do a glitch build like what I've done right here, Pretzel. I've done this giant glitch build, which I think is really, really awesome. Let me know what you think of it. I've still got to add some more to it though, like make it super, super tall and do some more details. But once it's finished, I'll show you guys, and I honestly think it's going to look so, so awesome. Also, if you join the group from the Roblox giveaway, we've got a whole bunch of merch on here, and a lot of it is 5 Robux, which is the cheapest price. Because if I see you in-game with the merch on, especially the pink pretzel drip hoodie, I'll give you free pets. Literally every single Pretzel member I see in game with this merch, I give free pets too. And even like fly potions and ride potions. So make sure to go grab it over on the group. This next secret area is in the hospital. And this is in the secret area that you've probably seen a lot on TikTok. People doing videos in the tiny version of the Adopt Me map. And a lot of people don't know where it is. But if we turn around right here, you can see that it is right here. If I use my free cam, we can head out and see that it is fully a miniature version of the Adopt Me map with a just giant hospital randomly in the middle. We've got the pet shop, the nursery, and the school. And to get out here, you want to walk all the way up to one of the glass panes on this side. Then you want to grab any grappling hook and make sure it's sticking out of the window. And then you just want to click anywhere and you'll be teleported out. But I'm literally teleported out. I might reset my game, Pretzel, because ever since I glitched into the other Adopt Me map, it's been super duper glitchy. Ooh. Alright, so now that I've reset, I'm a bit less glitchy. We just want to head up to this window and just click, and you will be teleported straight out after a couple of tries. If it doesn't work the first try, just keep on clicking, and you will be in this secret area. Now, this is actually the exact same area I used to do that video where I was like, oh, leave a like if you want this pet, and subscribe if you want this pet, and comment if you want this pet. Where I did that video, that was in this area. And a lot of you guys were asking how to get here. And this is it, Pretzel. You just walk up to the window and bam, you are out and you've got this whole area to yourself, which is really awesome. But it's time for the final area, Pretzel. This one is probably the coolest and easiest to get to. You just want to click on the very top of the lighthouse. That's the fastest way to get over there with a grappling hook. I want to get as far up on the lighthouse as possible. Let's go all the way up here, right up. And we can see we're over here, but we want to get to this secret area over there. And to get there, you want to jump and click on this wall right here. And you can see that there is an invisible wall right here. But if you just keep clicking here, you'll actually be able to climb up the wall and you'll slowly get higher and higher to a point where it completely stops, Pretzel. And you want to grab out your propeller and you just want to use it and press on forward. Right now, I'm like directing my character forward, but there's an invisible wall in the way, so I can't get across. But this invisible wall doesn't go forever. When the invisible wall stops, we'll be able to get over it and into the special secret area. There we go. So right there, Pretzel, we can see we are bumping into the wall. When we're down here, we're bumping into the wall, and then we can just smoothly go over. There's actually an invisible floor up here, so I'm just running in midair, and then we can drop into this secret area. And I'll show you a few different secrets in this zone that you can get to. First up, we've got Skull Island, which when you head over is actually really, really creepy, and you can even like glitch inside the skull, and it's so weird. But there's a full-on island over here, but the weirdest thing is the giant Loch Ness monster that Adopt Me has behind this island. So usually you can't see it unless you're on the perfect angle or if you're in this secret glitch area to get to the giant Nessie pet. And underneath we can see that it is also a Nessie under the water, just without its little flippers. Literally, it doesn't have flippers, Pretzel, apart from this weird glitched out front one. But that is 5 awesome secret areas that you can access right now. There are even more that I was going to show you, but they've all been taken out of game. So these are all working right now. Make sure to get to them immediately and take screenshots while they're still working and they're not patched.